Okay, guys, let's see here. Hold on. There we go. Streaming chat is open in my server. And if you don't know my server, let's see if this works here. I don't know if that's going to work from over here. I might have to go. Yep, it did. There we go. Okay. I was doing that off Streamlabs. I didn't know if it was going to work. So, I don't have anything in my headphones yet, so I'm not putting them in. I'm going to do one more look real quick. See if I was just being blind or what. Like that. As soon as I go at the right angle. Welcome, welcome, whoever's here. If you're on my Discord, I do have that chat open. Oh yeah, I don't need it all the way up. Alright, now we've got light. Even if it is blinding. And still too high. There we go. There we go. Hey there, I'm in my chat. Sorry if I flashed you guys with the light. I'm trying to get it situated best. Nope, wrong pocket. So, I'm gonna jump around chat. I do have my Discord up there. Just holler at me if I... Where'd it go? There it is. I'm gonna go over into Monty's stream, which if he wants to throw a link up, he can. That was a horrible shot. Actually, here's just fine. Okay. That should be fixed. Where is it? Oh, I think I called it Lion Alliance. Laurence the Lion. I screwed up. Let's see. Aurence. right? Laurence. Update. There we go. Hold on, mic may not be plugged in. Let's see. How about now? Okay, so first things first, I need to this one. There we go. So anything in this window will be visible. So, Monty, are you going to come put in some music? Here is Laurence the Lion. So far, well, we'll get to where I've gotten in just a minute. I wanted to show a couple things off. I look like crap. But what I got at Walmart that I mentioned was this tote. Nyeh. I don't care what controller it is, it's the point of it. It's just a gaming one, and it came with a blanket and a little pillow. So, don't want this right here, right now, and I don't have any place to put it. So, sorry for the microphone view. It came with pillow. Yeah, there we go. It says game over. And a very soft blanket. It's not a huge blanket. It's kind of thin. I don't know how warm it actually is, because I know my blanket is extremely warm and is pretty thin and not as soft as this one anymore. And my pillow for my back so I don't hurt. Hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Apparently my sound's not so great, so ooh, that's not going to help me. This one will. How about now? Oh wait, how about now? How about now? Okay. Okay, let's get to this. Here we go. Now, what have I gotten done so far? I didn't do anything off stream. So I've got the ears still. They're going to be sewn on hopefully tonight, but I doubt it. Ooh, this got covered in fur. Oh well. It's going to my son, so I know he can handle the fur because he lives here. I haven't even gotten this front done yet. And, let's see. That's all I've gotten done. I need my hook, though. There it is. Nope. Dang it. There it is. I don't have my paper copy. Yes, I do. I thought they placed it up this way whenever they picked it back up. The book report about the whole thing, basically. So, ears, snout, got that one. Down here. Ears go back in the bag because I'm probably not getting them on right now. I don't want to have them in the way. Okay, so we were at... Let me move this back up so I can see a little bit better. I can talk. Okay, so we did this, and we are not quite there yet. Did the nose. We did the ears. We're on the snout and head. We switched to yellow yarn. And we finished round 9. We're right there. Dang it. I have lots of orange, so I can use some of this as a marker. There we go. Scissors. Highlighter for whenever we need to mark where we're at. Just tying a knot on the end of them so they don't fray completely apart. There we go. Hey Monty, how about some music? Because I'm in the chat room on yours for that.
Hello, I decided to jump in to make it easier.
Thank you. I asked you to.
Oh.
Twice. Maybe 3 times.
My attention was being pulled on 2 streams, so I do apologize.
Ah.
And the other one, because just irritable. I don't know why.
Oh no, I'm inferring that I am here. So we're actually here. I never got the proper needle for this. It's just over there. I just haven't grabbed it. So we're just going to go ahead and jump on past that. And I'll come back and stitch that down before I start stuffing. Which still has plenty of rounds because that doesn't start decreasing till here. Okay, so I will still need those, just not right this second.
I'm gonna step away from the computer and go smoke again for a bit, and I will watch your stream from my phone.
Will you get some music started?
Oh, yes, I can do that. I'm sorry, that's what you asked me, and I apologize.
Yes. Single crochet 6, no, 5, and then increase. I can see, I can read. Single crochet 5 and increase. It'll get up to 42 at the end of this round. So, one, 2, yeah.
Switch to my server. Oh, you are? Okay, good. I'm just going crazy then. Just give me a minute.
Three.
There you go. I'll be right back then.
How's the visual on that? So I thought I lost a thread. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Should be 4. Yep, I put that in the wrong one. That's probably why it was hard to get in. It didn't belong there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and increase 6, 7, then 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, and another increase. That would be 13, 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the increase 20 and 21 stitches. And yes, I can keep track pretty well. You don't have to keep that close a track. Hold on, let me stop this video that's in the corner here. I think that's what I just did on the nose. Anyway, it can stop because we don't need that one right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the increase, and I lost count. That was 4. Yes. 4 sets of 7, so 28. No, 28 was the last one, so that had to be 35. Is that right? Yes. I can't remember my multiplication tables anymore, apparently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, where did I screw up? Did I increase more than I meant to over here? Check in a second. Because I'm off by 2. That's back loop, that's back loop. That's not. That's why. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. It's 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I have 5 viewers. At least that's what it says here. But I know my numbers are usually screwy. So that should be... That doesn't add up right. I mean, it adds up right, but doesn't. So what I'm looking for, the reason I keep going back and going over this, let me put this in here so it doesn't come out any further than this. Okay. I'm looking for the row before the end of that row with the back loop, back stitch only. And it looks like, get this over here so I can see what you can see. Right here, if you look along this line, there, my finger is, you can see the point where you've got the loops on the front right here, instead of them being stitched in, and right here, you'll see as I bend this next part down, it stops. I'm trying to find that end so I can count from there, because that's where the end should be. Right here you can see the 2 stitches that are different. How it lines up here and here. Right there. But it's not adding up properly to get to there. That's what's annoying me. I just lost my marker. No, I didn't. It's right there. I'm smart. Okay. So at that point, that should be our marker point. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, okay, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Still leaves me 2 off. I will be generous and go like this, and actually, that could be it. Okay. There. Part of crocheting. So whenever things don't line up right, you have to figure it out. Hopefully more often than not, you don't have to figure it out because it doesn't have to be a problem. 1, 2. What's that about? I'm not sure what all that noise was about because I don't see anything. 5. So I should be now at 40. 41 technically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And did 2 of the back loop onlys. There we go. So let's double count that, because I didn't count that before we started. That could be where my problem started, right there. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Thank you. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So where I pulled it to is where it should have stopped in the first place. There. It is not my night.
I have returned.
Yay! I suck at this. Tonight
You're
is not
doing
my
alright.
night.
You had a raid.
I got a raid, yes, thank you. No, I was talking about the
Yes.
crocheting itself. It's just not cooperating
Oh.
with me tonight.
It does that, doesn't it?
What?
Not cooperate sometimes. We have pie.
What?
How was your stream?
It was good. We got a lot of wins.
Good. Rainbow has joined us, if you couldn't tell, Dancer.
Yes, she rated me.
It's looking good. I have crochet needles. Somewhere.
Knitting needles? Crochet
Well,
hooks.
I have crochet hooks and
Crochet hooks.
knitting.
Needles. You say crochet needles.
I knew what she was getting at, though.
I was like, wait, which one?
I have the thing that's in your hand.
This one, yes. So, single crochet 3. Apparently, I'd done that first line. Because remember, I went back really looking at this. I'm like, wait. Increase. Now that's why it wasn't counting straight. And that's why I kept going over it over and over and over. And the two of you that just came in missed that. You're lucky. So we did this single crochet 3, the SC3. Do I have it where you can see that? No, I don't. Now I do. So now we're here. Oop. One, two, three. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Increase.
Sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to follow those. Yeah.
Why is that?
My brain wouldn't be able to follow. I don't have the attention span to crochet.
Yeah. One of my threads isn't right.
I can hear myself echo in my living room.
I can do that in certain parts of my living room, but I don't want to show off my living room because
no,
it's in.
It's because Dark Ninja has your stream pulled up.
Thank you. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Was it? Nope. It was not. Now it will be. 2. There. So, 1.
He's got you tabbed up. And I would keep you tabbed up, but I shut my computer down
You're cool.
at night. Yeah, for some reason I thought you weren't affiliate yet.
I just got it. Like, what was it?
I
Thursday?
think it was a couple of days ago, yeah.
It was like Thursday.
Tuesday?
I haven't
Today is
streamed.
Thursday.
Last week.
Like
Last week?
Friday
So
or
you had it
Saturday.
No,
Yeah.
Tony
Okay.
wasn't home because Tony came home. Sorry, Phantom came home.
Oh, I don't know that. I can't remember.
I lost count because we're talking about this. 1, 2,
Sorry.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's fine. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
So-
16.
When I raided you, the first thing that I noticed wasn't that you were crocheting. It was your boobies.
Yeah, the boobies.
31,
It's like
32, 33.
Screen full of
4.
boobies and crochet.
We're gonna get her another camera so she can change the angle.
Well, it doesn't help that this just has a whole bunch of sparkly shit on my boobs.
No,
Chaos-
your boobies are just that big.
They are that. Triple D.
I was a double D before I had my oldest.
I had my 4th, stopped breastfeeding, then grew a size.
Lucky, I shrunk. I'm sitting at maybe a C.
I would love to be a C.
Like, they fit in my hand.
I want
I
to
don't
be
like
able to wear shirts normally. Things don't fit right because of the boobs.
Yeah, see, nothing fits right because of my belly now. But I'm slowly losing weight. I don't even remember how much I weigh. Like, I don't remember the last time I weighed.
3, 4. Let's see. 5. Well, I have a scale if you just come down here.
My scale's not registering my package. I think it's probably about a pound. Oh crap!
I
I went from 225 to 215. I
Nice.
lost 10 pounds through surgery.
What was surgery for?
Hysterectomy.
Ah.
Oh yeah, so on my blood work that they sent me for, right? They wanted a urine analysis for a HCG.
Make sure you're not pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was not sexually active and I got a pregnancy test whenever I started lactating randomly.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't have a uterus anymore. So I know for a goddamn fact
It could
I'm
be a
not
tubal, though.
pregnant.
It could be a tubal.
No,
No tubes? You got all
No.
of it gone?
it's all gone. The only thing that is left is the actual ovary itself.
Okay.
The tubes and the uterus are gone. Completely gone. Nothing.
There's nothing there, yeah. It's not just a
There's,
snip and a
there's
snip.
nothing there
It's
to conceive
gone.
in. To pack that again. I need more paper. I need
One.
to get a roll of that brown packing paper.
3. 4.
7.
No, 4. As in what 4?
Oh. You were counting.
I was actually at 4 at the same time, but it's still, I was asking you what for. And guess what? I had to get to 7 anyway, so 7 didn't really screw me up. That number was already part of it.
Huh, okay. I tried. But,
Brat.
anyways, it's because I have a package to send down into the state. But I need, like, the good packing paper and more packing tape from the dollar store. I just don't have the money for it.
That's 4, okay. 5, 6, 7. Ah. Sorry guys, you just had a little earthquake. You're fine. Four, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, because remember you said my scale won't register my package. My mind went south. That's why I was just over going, okay.
Welcome back.
Trying to catch up on all the freaking Discords. Jeebus.
Okay, where did I lose it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think right there. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 2. There. That's where I know I'm up to right. No, I wasn't. I didn't get it doubled. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. 6, 7.
You go live pretty late, hey?
Yeah.
Up for the midnight streamers. People who can't sleep.
Kind of
In
some.
Australia.
Yeah, that's what I've been teased about.
Australia. It's just Australia.
There's a lot of good streamers down there.
Yeah, there's a lot of freaking good streamers down there. Jeez.
I wouldn't
Oh.
know. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I don't have the attention span to actually read any of it. For a good week, all I did was I pressed and held the picture and just hit mark as read. Because there's so many of them.
So, put this on here just for a second to count and double check. There. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 33, 34, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm confused. Things aren't adding up right. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48. I am confused how I went through this one and still somehow ended up with 48 whenever I did that one. And this is why mine look a little squampus like my frog that I think went back into the other room. But it lines up right down here. So I guess I'll just do that row again to make it add up to the right number. His face will just be a little bit longer.
So I have a video on TikTok that has 117 views, and all it is Backstreet Boys music and the movie The World of Little Bear. That's from my childhood. I should probably be going to bed. Meds are starting to kick in.
7. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
You guys too. And we will talk soon.
Okay. Have fun.
Night.
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 Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28,
Hey, time to load the next set of music because that one ended.
33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, and it'll be 54.
There you go.
Next, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a single crochet 4, and then an increase. Oops. 1, 2, 3. There. An increase here. Gotta get the yarn. There we go. guys?
I'm still here.
No, I just was messing with the camera or the windows and was just staring at it weird.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Increase on this one. 1, markers just need to be big enough to be seen and small enough to not be in the way. So I need to kind of find that right medium where they're not too small, but also where I don't have these huge tails all over the place, where they're in my way while I'm trying to crochet and it keeps getting caught in what I'm hooking. Tying off the end of the yarn so it doesn't fray while I'm going to. So there's 1 and 2 for the eyes. Now I gotta read how to do that, so I gotta go back over there so I can see it. Between round 13 and 14, the one I just did. That can come out too. Okay. And by the way, this nose piece, back over here so I can see what I'm doing. This nose piece should be sewn here, but I used the wrong kind of yarn and it's not that big. It doesn't go down that far.
It's a cute nose though.
Well, I'm not complaining, I'm just saying I can't stitch it to there because then it'd be all stretched like this and warped and get weird.
Yeah.
I'd get ripped.
Still cute.
So what I'm going to do is just move up 2 stitches. That should be perfect to line it up to stitch that right in place, right there. So it just goes up 2 stitches instead of being as far down the nose.
He's a special lion.
So I'm going to go ahead and take another piece of this just so I can mark that spot. Oh, and I did get my little baggie of brown yarn. As you can see, that's thinner than this as well. Here. There's different thicknesses of yarn. I don't know how much you can see the difference there.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely feel it between the fingers.
I can see a difference, yeah.
So, this is what I used with the wrong size hook as well to crochet the tip of that nose. That's what I'm also going to be using to sew it on when I get done. I could just do that. I was going to say I just don't have the needle over here, but I don't really need the needle. Because if I take a piece of this, plenty long enough because I have no other specific use for this yarn. There we go. So where it should be is there. I move up to put it in the light so I can see better. Should be right there. This also shows me that the nose doesn't quite line up right anyway because it goes right next to the hook. But I can just stitch that into place. That's not a big deal. Right there. So we'll go through here and here. I'm cheating because I don't want to go grab the needle. I'm making it in a way harder just because I don't want to go grab a needle. Oh wait, should have doubled that. So taking an end, I'll double it up, and then it will be that much thicker holding it in place.
Emails.
Yeah. Hey, you have an email.
Apparently I do.
Ta-da.
Very pretty.
Come on, loosen just slightly. Apparently I did a damn good job because I can't get that to separate, so instead I'll bring the threads up and around opposite ways and back in. That one goes out this way. Comes in over here. Just putting extra threads through so it'll be able to be tight, and also so I can tie it into a knot in the back. The way that they would actually suggest it was to use a needle and do it. And they have yarn needles that aren't sharp on the end. They'll just poke through instead of using the hook. But I did it just fine. Just brought it through and put it through itself, and then took them around one more time to be on opposite ends, and I'll just tie this off, cut off the extras. Like I said, I'm not worried about having too much excess on this one because I don't have any particular use for it that I can think of off the top of my head. And probably would need more than that little bitty ball for anything I would make. Probably. I mean, things like nose tips, it seems to work great. But I think I want to get one that's actually the same size as everything else so it fits properly. There we go. Put it inside out for a second. The inside of the nose. Looks like a little hat. It's kind of cute. Anyway. Ah. Markers, because they're nice and dark, that would be up against the really light yarns. See? Perfect for marking. It's a color that it won't be in the way anywhere else. Because I believe the only place there's brown on the little guy is his nose. Yep.
Not on his paws.
Nope, his paws are white.
Okay then.
His paws are white, and his tummy's white, and his muzzle's white.
Okay.
Let's see. Now, back to this. Making the stitches for the eyes. Now everything's in place. There. Yay. This was a new step. I hadn't done something like that yet, so that's new for me. Those little pieces for the eyes. Go in this last set of stitches here. With 18 in between. Looks like a pretty close mark to I'm going to make a guesstimate marks and then count it out. So, alright. It's supposed to be between 13 and 14, which was the 2 rows we'd just done. So it would be like this. See that very last row? I'm just guessing these first. I will count them in a second. Because I just looked at the picture that's on the thing, and I'll show you that in just a second. There we go. Right here. They look like they're right about the edge of where this comes up. So the row I just finished was row 14, which is where I did the 8 and then an increase, and then 4 at the end. So they're actually showing putting it in row 12 and 13 instead of 13 to 14. But let's see. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Surprisingly, I was only like one off. Or one on each side off, because it was at 16 and it's supposed to be 18. There we go. Double check the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. And that's pretty close if I'm off. Let's see. There's that one. There's that one. Okay. Scroll back down.
Hey, Wolfman, how you doing?
Hello. Working
He
on
gets
some
really into it and forgets about chat sometimes, so it's alright.
I only have my laptop. I don't have a whole streaming setup. I've got a cheap ring light, a good but low cost microphone, some headphones that I really like that are hiding out under here because I'm not using them today, and a little Walmart table laptop desk that's adjustable and collapsible. Okay, so, oops, we went too far down. We'd finished this row, and then I put the marks in right here. Now we're here. Just a basic single crochet all the way around for 4 rows. So I was just trying to put this in place so I can just crochet over it instead of having to put it in afterwards. So I'll mark where the first of my 4 rows is. Right here. So I should be able to count to 60 with this. Sorry, out of my way. So that was 1, 2, 3. Whenever I don't tangle it up. 3. So I just undid 1. There. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I found popcorn.
Congratulations.
It was next to me the whole time. Awesome, I got popcorn.
How high are you?
It caught me by surprise.
22, 23, 24. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 8, 9, and that's what I thought. 60. Awesome. There's one row. One, two, three. Okay, well we know this is 60 to go around. As long as I go in every hole, we'll be good. Oh, it's late, too late now because it's the next day now. But we just had Red Nose Day yesterday.
Oh.
I have that one, and I have this one. They were only like two for $1 at Walgreens.
Not bad.
We wanted to get the noses. I did pick up with the intent of keeping a squeaky nose from Zurchers.
Okay.
So we have at least one decent nose for Red Nose Day. I'm assuming they weren't doing noses this year because of COVID, because you couldn't really put it on with your mask.
Right. That would make sense.
I don't know, I didn't check in. I think he posted something this morning. I haven't really watched his streams, or his lives, or his videos rather, they're not really lives, that he does on YouTube.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Because Patch Adams, he lost part of one of his legs. He had MRSA in his foot.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Poor guy.
So he had a stocking thing on over it that looked like a shark was eating his leg.
He enjoys humor like that.
And now he's on a search for a new leg. There was something about that I saw in a recent one that was posted. I don't usually watch them, but I do always have the notifications, so if something does make me go, what?
Can they do that?
Huh?
Can you actually reattach someone else's limb to yours to make it your body accepts it?
They've transplanted a face, so theoretically, but I'm pretty sure he was just meaning finding the right one that works for him.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think he was talking about a limb transfer so much as just finding the right one for him.
No, that's fine. It was just an odd thought.
Yes. I mean, I guess if you were able to do all the vascular surgery to reattach it, and everything was detached properly, I would assume it would be the same as any other transplant. But the likelihood of rejection would be pretty high, and your next amputation would have to be even higher up your leg. When it rejects.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, something that's not really mentioned about transplants, most of the time there is some level of rejection. You are constantly on medication that keeps you having almost no immune system.
Oh, yeah.
So your body doesn't reject the thing that usually is something that's keeping you alive. Like a liver, a heart, a kidney. This is why I kind of prefer blankets and scarves where I don't really have to count because it's a straight across, because then I can actually talk. Like right now I'm able to talk because I don't have to count every stitch, because I'm actually just doing every hole, so it's one time, so it's just 60 every time. I will at the end of this double count that it's still at 60 and I didn't miss a stitch somewhere, but I'm not going to count it every row like I'd been doing whenever it was adjusting every time. So I'm glad I did, because somehow it didn't add up right. I had to do it. I think I put an extra row into my lion's face, because the numbers after I finished a row matched the row before, so I had to do it again. That was back whenever I went from the single crochet 3 and then the 6 with an increase.
Yeah.
And then I did the crochet with 7 with an increase, and somehow it added up to the same number as the row before it. So that's whenever I was getting frustrated that it just was not working out for me, and whenever I couldn't get the numbers to count up right. Everyone left.
Yeah, unfortunately, it is late.
No one is interested in crochet.
Normally they are. You had 3 for a while. Actually, you went up to 5 for a point. So it's still doing something, right?
It's having friends come in and raid you. Oh, you might want to remind Rainbow if who are trying to get to affiliate. Which, by the way, if you guys are anyone that sees this later on is interested, give me just a moment. Okay, I want to on me, so it's not going to show anything I don't want it to. Did he just quit streaming? I'm not finding him.
He shouldn't have. He was having a good time yesterday.
Well, I'm not finding it. I thought I had it. Maybe I don't have it right. Let me go to the Discord and bring it up that way. I was going to bring it up and then show it. But it
Yeah.
wasn't. Where was it? Going live, probably. Is it on yours or mine?
Yours.
I thought it was on yours.
It was on mine.
Okay, that could be one reason why I couldn't find it. There it is. Alright, there we go. I'm going to pause that because I don't particularly want to be playing the video. And there we are. So, this, the Headless Norseman, you see right there at the bottom, right here. There we go. That guy. We are trying to get him affiliate. And it would surprise the heck out of him if he did, I think. He currently only has 16 followers. Apparently he most recently played Biomutant.
And another game, but he didn't censor the title right. He just says, "I am the Terminator."
Yeah, okay, so that's what that one was.
Yeah, they're both the same day.
So, yep. I get notified whenever he goes live. I follow him. I want other people to follow him. I want to get him up there. Anyway, back to this. I'm actually already to 1, 2, 3. That'll be 4. Already up to the end of this. Nope, I have one more row. Because that was where it started. 1, 2. So there should still be one more. So I'm more than halfway through though. And it went a lot faster than the other rows to do that. Because I'm not having to worry about it, think about it too much. Now, most people probably won't be counting as much as I did on the rows earlier either. Just because, well, I was being paranoid and I don't want to have to redo a whole bunch of it instead of just figure out the one row at a time. Here, this is also handy because you can see how the rows move along. That is straight down each row. And it's not how I'm holding it. So when I try to hold it straight, I end up tilting it pretty heavily, see? It just goes at that weird angle. You still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Just making sure.
I just had, yeah, I was responding to messages, so.
Oh. So did you see the line here?
Ooh.
This is the rows. This is where each one of these rows is. 1 row,
yeah.
2 row, 3 row, and I'm working on the 4th row right now. But
oh, okay.
You can see it doesn't go straight down. They go at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
Because every time that I put this through this way was whenever I was ready to hook into the one that had it in the last row. So I know
that makes sense.
I know that that's actually the first stitch of each row. And it's not that I go, well, I think that's where the row was.
A good way to remember that.
I'll have to unstitch that out of there here in a little bit, just pull it through. But, because I don't want to, I don't want to do that. It'll pull that middle piece too much. So I'll have to unhook that real quick and pull it through afterwards. But you can see now how it lines up. Or rather, doesn't. If you hold it up straight, because here's the top of the nose. Here's straight. How it does not line up. It goes at an angle.
Yeah, it makes sense. Well, you have another watcher now.
Hello. Who's come to visit me?
How much you want to bet it's Phantom?
One of the screen names that's under users that I'm seeing on my OBS one is called, where'd it go? Mr. Creeper 905.
Yeah, I saw that. I looked into his account. He's had it for a while.
So if that happens to be who my other viewer is, thank you. But it shows several people, a lot more than 2 on my thing. I think it's everybody.
Few of them are bots, but yeah.
Well, let's see. It shows on my end, me, broadcaster, you, moderator, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
And a couple of those...
It's not 100% accurate.
And a couple of those are kind of provocative titles on them.
Well, we'll see what happens.
About 3 seconds before it showed that I moved my arm. I just turned it on over here and took a look at it. But even on that one, it still shows that many viewers. There we go. I think that stopped doing that. I'm going to take a quick look at one of the mains. I am not doing the main yet.
It's literally so easy to shop in Macari. I'm just gonna type in Squishmallows into the search bar. The entire homepage is just
Just taking a quick look at how the head looks.
Amigurumi pattern. At this point, your lion should be fully assembled. The first thing you need to do is cut some strands of...
Okay, so she actually stitched the back of the head. Okay, I see. And I think that would be the cutest, but also the messiest version of having the hair but that wasn't what I was looking at. I was looking at how the head looked for something. There we go. So actually after this round, there's more orange used than I thought there is in this pattern, which is just fine. It's not like it's a problem. Nah, the red's got funky.
I have found 3 things that I would love to have for my stream.
I would like a full streaming location instead of being stuck on the love seat with a little tiny computer desk. But
I know.
that's what I have available for now. You have 2
No,
monitors, or 3. You have a whole space to use. And have gotten what I have or more.
What I was talking about is stuff to be shown on screen, not necessarily to buy. Well,
so you want to spend money on
they're
decorations?
items. Yeah, well, it would be relevant to my stream, and also I want to collect it. First item is Monty Python's Gumby mug, so I can have my drinks of choice with Gumby. Another one is Python foot embroidered hat.
You don't look good in hats, though.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I can't have it. And then a Gumby 12-inch doll is what I want. And you'd sit in the corner by my desk or something, and you'll be shown on screen.
He wouldn't show on screen if he's only 12 inches unless you had him on a wall posted up somewhere.
Yeah.
Actually, the desk that Schiffel is getting wouldn't be the worst for streaming and having a little decorative section.
What desk is he getting?
He's getting an L-shaped desk. Give me a minute. I'll pull it up and show you what he can.
Oh, one of those, huh?
Well, it's actually a bookshelf on one side. Give me just a second. Okay, and there's that. So that was the last stitch there. Put this in here. And I'll find it for you.
Gumby sold out. So sad.
I am so glad that I'm not showing you yet, because some of the things that are on the recently viewed and the first things up here, it's like, whoa. Here we go. Let's see. Here we go. That's the one he's getting.
Oh, okay, that's nice. That is nice. I think you would like that too, because you have all your craft stuff on the shelves.
This was actually one I was suggesting for Skitley as well, but Skitley doesn't want to have the same one that Schiffel has.
Well, you should get that one.
I have no place to put it.
We'll make room. Time to move the couch up.
Then be right in front of the window.
Good point.
So I'd have that sun glare right in front of me instead of behind me at least, but still it'd be weird lighting sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's that.
It's pretty. It's a nice one.
One.
Ooh, they have biker shirts. That's cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, I found a Gumby My Brain Hurt shirt.
It says it's vintage merch, but at the same time, it's only $13.
It's sold out. They have shirts for each of the knights, the minstrels, and the crowd. It's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Well, they depict different parts of their outfit and stuff like that. Like, for example, King Arthur, King of the Britons, Defender of the Saxons, Sovereign of all England. And then it describes each thing he's wearing. It's hilarious. And then, the minstrels, Sir Robin's favorites. And then it describes what they're wearing.
So I just looked up on Amazon, Monty Python Gumby 12-inch doll.
It's on there?
No, matter of fact, Monty Python is only about a third, if that, of all the stuff that's here. Somehow I ended up with a Weird Al Funko Pop.
All right, then.
Let's try that.
Ooh. The Knights Who Say Knee of Telegraphy. Ooh.
Telegraphy?
Telegraphy.
Telegraphy.
No. Typography is what it's spelled.
Typography.
Thank you.
No, but I would suggest looking like on Amazon or something, because you're more likely to find it than...
Oh, yeah. I was just looking at the main website because I haven't looked at it in a long time, so... It's entirely the entire skit on the shirt.
That feels a little bit nicer. I like that one better.
Unfortunately... Ooh, it comes in 3X. And it's in stock.
Okay, so I've done 4 rounds around. I didn't think to double count it, but I've done the 4 rounds around.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to change colors. Just a second. Switch this to this. Okay, so we just did the, what's highlighted there, the 15 to 19, rows 15 to 19, single crochet in each stitch around. Switch to orange yarn, row 20, back loop only, slip stitch in each stitch around. As far as I know, it's the only thing that means, but I'm going to double check the front page that gives the list. Yep, slip stitch. So at the beginning of the pattern, and I'll just show you in camera, there's always a section that tells you what all the abbreviations mean. Because sometimes they have some weird abbreviations. This one's pretty straightforward because this isn't that hard. It's intermediate advanced, so it's kind of hard for me, but it's not hard.
Yeah.
Because this is Amigurumi 2 that I've ever done. So whenever it's done, this is actually going to be pulled in a little bit here, and then that's going to go up to the head where the fur is, and then the ears are going to be right here-ish. Because that's going to be pulled in together, so it'll have a little dip for the eyes. If you look over... Yeah, I don't have a great face up close. You see how it's pulled in?
Mm-hmm.
That's right there.
Ah.
Because it'll actually be a little bit more like that in the long run.
Oh, we've had a few more hellos.
We did? When?
Dark
hello.
Ninja answer. Change his name. You put the AFLG on it.
What is AFLG?
I don't know. They've been using that off and on for a while.
What does the AFLG mean? I definitely did not do the nose to specifications, but it worked the right way. This is stitched down the end. Up here is attached. If you notice, the nose yellow is slightly different from the head yellow, because this was whenever I used this yarn, which we are going to go back to later. If you notice, that's two different colors.
Mm-hmm.
This one is what's on the nose. And then the other one that's I'm working on right now is right here. There it is against that. I don't know how much of a difference you can see there. There is a bit, because this is just older, more than anything. It might not even have been a red heart. I just had my son go and he picked this one, saying it was close to it. And that's one he wanted. So he chose the one that's going into his lion. Back over here. Okay. There it is.
Strange women lying in paunch distributing swords is no basis for a system of government.
I have no clue what the hell you're talking about.
That is from Holy Grail.
Congratulations.
If you think about it, King Arthur only declared himself king because of the sword he got from Lady of the Lake.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw. Here was the end of my last stitch. I just take the end of the orange yarn, make a hook across. Yeah, there we go. Just a little hook there. Stick it along that side, that one. Now we're using that for the next yarn. Grab it with the hook. Of course, if I have my hook facing the right way, it'll help. There we go. Trying to make it so you can see more. So that pulls it through. At that point, you want to make sure this stays tight so you have your nice tight stitch. And then continue. And from there, you will continue, and I'm trying to separate them because they got stuck together down here. There you go. With the orange yarn. So make sure it's taut, like about the even tension of the other. If it's a really loose thing, you probably wouldn't need to pull on it too much. And then you continue your stitch from there. Like so. Make sure to pull tight down there. Okay. Oh wait. Time out. Back up, back up. Put an extra stitch, part of that stitch on there, because I forgot this is slip stitches, not single crochets. So, still, that's there. Pull it through here. That still would be accurate. Still want to keep it taut. But then you just pull the orange through the yellow, like so. So every time you go through the next one, there we go, grab it, pull it through, and then pull that through that one immediately. You don't put anything else over it. That's the slip stitch. Just like that. Now I'm not used to. I was thinking it was black back loop only. Now I think about it, yes it is. So I need to back up a little bit. Because I was playing that through both loops. Okay. So back loop only. See, there's two strands there. On each one, there's two there. There's the front loop and the back loop. Front loop's on here. Back loop's right there. That's the one we're using. We're slip stitching back loop only. Tighten those strings back down. So you got yoinked on again. And then continue from there. The orange yarn. Back loop only. Basic little slip stitch. So. Yep.
I have the Black Knight Funko Pop.
Yeah.
I should assume because it's, well, Funko.
Something like that, yeah. While that reasoning shouldn't be as sound as it is, it is.
Yep. I found you a shirt. It's a Monty Python one, but it says, hold on. Go away or I shall taunt you a second time.
Sounds like an NPC quote.
You're not wrong.
Speaking of NPCs, if anyone happens to see this and is into D&D, Monty does have a campaign he's wanting to start up. And even if you don't see this for a long, long time, we probably will still have a campaign we're wanting to start up at that point. Because that's us. Correct?
Yes.
Because this will be going onto my YouTube. Even as horrible as it is whenever I have struggles like that, that's the reality of what doing this is about, is figuring out those struggles and getting through them, like I did. And instead of it always being, oh, here's the easy, it's so easy, you can see, here's where I got frustrated and why. And that way, maybe you won't be doing that. Or if you're already having problems with that, you can see what happened with mine. Or you can just watch and make fun of the person who really sucks at crochet, but still is trying to do it. Because that's what the internet does.
Well, Dark Ninja's still with us.
Hey, you are?
Yeah.
Well,
Can I have the Holy Hand Grenade plush?
And Ninja, I definitely was not talking about you. I'm talking about whenever I get this up on YouTube and everyone sees it. Because reality is, I really don't think people here are going to see it too much. I think it will probably disappear before very many people see it. Because mine is not like one of the trending pages. It's not very likely they're going to come to my page to check stuff out.
You'd be surprised.
And if they come to my page, they're either going to be coming here for the crochet itself, in which case they probably wouldn't be so mean, or they're coming for Rust, in which case, from what I can tell, Rust people are kind of assholes.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got my group, which is cool, but like the majority of it, it's kind of like Fortnite. Not everybody sucks, but a lot of them do. Oop. There we go. Started trying to do regular stitches again. Thankfully, it was only the one that I had just done, so I didn't get very far, but actually, with this row, I can show you exactly what I was counting for anyone who didn't understand what I was trying to count earlier. Because it's really easy to see with the major contrast. Yeah. Dropped it.
Ba-da-ba-ba-bum.
Okay.
What's so funny about Biggest Dickus?
I'm about ready to have to end this stream anyway because I have to go get, oops, Phantom.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure sorry I was streaming crochet to no one is not going to be a good reason.
No, but if you had like 4 million.
If I got some huge surge, I'm pretty sure if I called him and said, I have like 100 people viewing me, a lot of the people that we watch that we think are really cool would think that's a lot on here. So I'll be there when I get done. That's about all I'd have. Back. Yep, sorry, that's it. I think I just double stitched into that one. I think that's where I started. I know that's where I started. I just don't know if it's got double stitched. Ah, that was part of the problem. This one was loose, and that's why it was looking so big right there and so far away. I didn't need to close it up. I needed to pull it tighter. So, since we are done with this yarn here for a while, actually, I think the rest of the head, actually. I guess I can just read the stitches. It'd probably be easier than trying to see the picture. Yep. The rest of it's in the orange. So, this gives you a good idea of how big the head will be. That's pretty much the head. I feel like I need to turn it this way to show it whenever I actually need to turn it this way.
It's pretty, actually.
I'm also holding it crooked. Okay, so that looks like it's crooked on there, but it looks straight. There we go. Also holding the hook at the bottom, so that's why I'm holding it weird. So that's about the size of the head. Show you size against my hand. I find it amusing when people hold something up. Look at this. This is how it looks like. I understand why, but it always looks kind of weird. That's kind of what I just did, so it felt really weird.
I'm gonna kill you, Dark Ninja, if you do what you're gonna do.
What's going on?
Apparently, he has a friend that has the Monty Python and the Holy Grail Black Knight Funko Pop. Several of them. Apparently, he's gonna send me one.
So, what I'm doing down here.
And your hubby's now on
Finally,
stream.
it took you long enough. So, what I'm doing right now is I just cut the yellow off of the whole spool. Because we're not using any more yellow until we're done with the head. Then I'm just going to tie the string that came from the beginning and this one, tie them together in a knot and then cut them short. And then I'll have more markers, which I don't necessarily need, but they're always handy. So we'll just tie that off. Now, theoretically, you don't have to tie them off like that, or you can just tie them against themselves, but I feel better doing it that way. It's not anything, the way I've been told was basically just make sure they stay tight where they belong, but... Okay.
About a lunchbox with a copy of Holy Grail.
So this is back loop only stitching. So you can see this row and you can see this row and you can see where the bumps are. If I turn it on around here, you can see where they're stitched together. And you can see here each one of the stitches pretty well since it's got a strong contrast against it right now. There. These I can see really clear, so maybe you can too. There. There we go. I had to find the right distance. See where each one of these stitches is, where it connects into the next one? Each one of those bumps is one stitch. And so whenever I'm counting that part right in between my fingers, where it goes into the one next to it. Because if you feel, you can kind of feel where the connection point is right there. It's harder with a slip stitch because, well, there's no bump like there's in the single crochet like all these. Well, that was cool. You can actually see the lines coming down in the video. Can't see that as much in person.
And Phantom says bite.
I know, that's what he said a little bit ago. Remember you said he was on? I'm like, yep, I see that.
Ah.
Because I saw it said bite. By the way, my chat is actually up on my screen as well. If I had that pulled up on a second screen for my own stream of it, I could actually see it on my screen. Anyway, so now we've gotten to the orange that will do the rest of the back of the head and stitch the ears in, which I believe that's 3 rows away. No, actually, it's right there. Mark them right here. So, there we go. This is the picture that it shows. You can see those 4 green safety pins there. And the 2 eyes. They used the orange yarn too. That was just coincidence. I didn't mean to do it like they did. It's just what I had available. Now let's go back into the thing. We're going to mark the 4 stitches, which is those 3 safety pins, where you should attach the ears for the next round around. Get the scissors out of my lap. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get this marked, and that's probably going to be the end of my night. Right now, I'm just making a start mark to go from that's centered above the eyes, so it should be way too many stitches. Considering I didn't follow the row across for that, it should be actually a few more than should be expected here. Okay, so I've got my 2 guesstimate points I'm going to start from. What I need is to have them centered above the nose, so about right here. And then these are the 2 points I marked. And it needs to be 11 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At my doorstep.
Hmm?
Did you bring a shrubbery?
Oh, doormat?
Yes, a doormat. It says, did you bring a shrubbery?
Yeah, but you said doorstep. So I was like, what?
Oh, sorry, doormat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bumps over. take some of this brown so it will be easy to see. That should be the last time I'm using scissors tonight because I've got to wrap up. We're going to get these marked and then be done because I'm assuming Phantom is my second viewer that's showing up right now up there. He knows what I'm doing. I'm not ignoring the time. Because every once in a while I'll look at it going, oh, is it too late? Did I screw up? And then I realize it's not. It's been like 5 minutes. Okay, maybe not quite that bad, but it's pretty quick. So, let's see. Yeah, that's not right. I mean, that's right, but that's not where I want it. Maybe. So, opinions. Okay.
Yes.
From the front. This orange marker here is just marking the center point, or as close as I could get to it, to the nose. I just took this and lined it up. So something close to right at the center of the nose, so I could try to match it to the middle. And then I counted out to make the 12 around it, which is this brown one and this blue one currently. Looking at it, if I tip it more this way, you can see it more. This is an eye, and that's an eye. That's not really part of it, and you can't see the brown one very well over here. Does that look centered and even to the nose? There we go.
Okay.
The brown here and the blue right here. It's going to be the inside of where the ears are connected, so I don't want it to be too much either way. I don't need this piece anymore either because it was just there for me to find the center point so I wouldn't lose count in the middle. So we have that one marked at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and that's on the 12th stitch. So those will be the insides of the ears. So the ears will end up here. Let's see, hold on.
Oh, okay.
That kind of looks like Simba right now.
Yeah, it's cute.
I'm not making Simba. Anyway, let's finish getting these stitch markers in because that's only the inside stitch, and that was just me marking it for an idea to start, not particularly 100%. That was exactly it.
The album of the soundtrack of the trailer of the film of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That sounds like just saying that should be a trademark infringement.
Well, they didn't release a soundtrack for the film, but they released a soundtrack based off the trailer.
I wasn't making fun of that. I was just saying in general, it just sounds like that should be some copyrighted thing that you shouldn't be able to say without having to pay for it.
No. That's actually the name of one of their albums.
I know it.
Yeah, I know. You're funny.
I'm talking like the copyrights and everything. It's so long that... Kind of like how you can only sing like 7 seconds of anything without you having to pay royalties of it.
Right.
I don't know the number exactly. I just kind of half made that up. So those two, he now has little antennas to show you where his ears will be. Now I need to put the outside ones. So then place 2 additional with 4 stitches between the outer and inner stitch markers. So that's... really only 4. It says to have it 4 stitches away. I know on the camera I can see that the brown isn't showing up too well for you guys to see where the markers are going. So I might be able to grab a piece of paper or something to put behind it to show you here in a minute. Let me get these in, because that is my top priority before I get done tonight. I have these in right now. Because I didn't think I would be almost ready to put on the ears tonight. It actually went better than I expected for tonight. Now imagine if I was actually good at this and knew what I was doing and wasn't struggling every time. How much faster I could put this thing together. Although for me, anytime I do something the first time, it often is very fuddled.
You're doing good.
There's where the earmarks are.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
I can't get it straight. There we go. Other side.
Remember reversed.
Yeah, it's hard to do that when you're looking at it while you're doing that. And actually I did think reversed because I was seeing it and going, okay, that looks like it's on, with me looking at the screen, this side. So I'll go to this side. But yeah.
I get you.
Anyway, so there you saw where those are at. It just looks closer together in that picture. Okay, so the next thing, and I'm not doing it, I'm just going to show here. The next thing will be crocheting the ears on. So I'm vaguely confused because I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a lot more than 4 stitches across the bottom of that. I think it was, actually I can just scroll down slightly and find out. The bottom of the ears finish with 12 stitches across. The ears were the first thing I crocheted on screen. I didn't crochet the nose on screen, so I don't have a copy of that one. So this is all the way up to here. We just finished that. So this is the row we're on. We're on row 21 of the head. That's 21 rows. Or 20 rows.
It's starting to look really cool.
It's coming together. Until those last 4 rows I just did, I was looking at this going, this does not look like it's coming out well.
And yes, it is.
And then it got those last 4, and then I got that orange around the edge, and I'm going, I can kind of see a face. Yeah, he doesn't have a mouth. It's like, does he have a mouth? I don't think he has a mouth. He doesn't. So, we will be looking at this one next time. It's a 5-minute video. I'm not playing it right now. I just accidentally started it, though. Anyway, so we will play this one full screen so it can be seen. And I will play around and figure that out next round, starting with, oh, I need to mark my paper so I can remember where I'm at, because this screen is not going to be staying up here. We are here. So I just put a little highlighter mark right above, right between. That's where it tells you how to put the stitches in, and that's where the row 21 is. Or how to put the markers in. So I get to put my ears away. This is all attached together with the yarn. I'm going to wrap this yarn around a little bit because it's unspooling on me. There we go. It's a yarn cap. Because I'm a dork. Okay.
Yes, you are dark.
That goes in there, that goes in there. Scraps. Scraps are always handy. Throw those to the side for right now. Alright. So, thank you guys for sticking around, for watching me. Who's the third viewer? It says 3 right now. It was showing 2 for a long time, now it's showing 3. Thank you for coming around and hanging out. I had fun. I got more done than I expected, which is always nice. And sorry about that. There you go. Okay. So. Yeah, I think it just keeps everyone... no, because I don't see either of the ninjas here. Yeah, I think it just keeps everyone... no, because I don't see either of the ninjas.
It says online friends that Rainbow's watching, and I know Dark's watching. He's just lurking. It says online friends that Rainbow's watching, and I know Dark's watching. He's just lurking. It says online friends that Rainbow's watching, and I know Dark's watching. He's just lurking.
Oh,
but
wait,
yeah, I guess I can kill the music
Ninja.
now, huh?
Yep. There's Dark Ninja.
But yeah, I guess I can
But
kill
Rainbow,
the
I
music
think, is
now, huh?
asleep. Yep. There's Dark Ninja. But yeah, I guess I can kill the music now, huh? So that Phantom and you would be the 3. Thank you guys. So that Phantom and you would... There. Let me get that stop echoing back. Be safe. Yes, there you are. I found you. I was looking for a ninja, not an A, so I wasn't looking in the right place. That's why I didn't see you. Have a good night or morning since it's 3 a.m. I need to get moving, so I'm going to get this shut down, turn off my lamp, and be heading off to get Phantom from work. Have a good night. Be safe. Love y'all.